Coming up on Saturday, we are going to be broadcasting from Camp Hope. It's right off of Raby Road in St. Francis County. Beautiful location. They're having a dedication of a new bunkhouse and an open house for the community to come in and see what it's all about. And we've got Mike White, the founder of Camp Hope, along with Jerry Wells, joining us today. Guys, good to have you here.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, Mike, tell us a little bit about Camp Hope and the idea behind this.
Well, the idea behind Camp Hope is we wanted to bring folks out that had been wounded in combat and teach them that they could still get outside with whatever injuries they may have and still enjoy the outdoors. A little bit more about it is it exceeded our expectations. Not only did it do what we thought it would do, but it also made them feel better about themselves, give them a little bit more self-confidence, which led to them healing from their wounds a little bit faster and feeling better about themselves.
You might say, Mike, this is a case of taking a tragedy and turning it into a triumph, right?
It's true. I mean, Camp Hope started because I lost a son in Iraq in 2006. And, this is something he loved to do. And I figured, why couldn't I take that and turn that around and help other people?
Jerry, you and Mike have been pretty much lifelong buddies, haven't you?
Yes, we have.
Tell us a bit how you got involved with Camp Hope.
The way I got involved with Camp Hope was... upon Christopher's death, it was just such a sad thing, and Mike come up with the idea of, Christopher loved to hunt, and we just figured, there's lots of soldiers out there that love to hunt too, and make them feel better,
How did you decide on this particular location off of Raby Road in St. Francis County?
Of course, I was in North Carolina at the time, and I wanted to do something back here at home because I've been in the military since 1978. I still work for the Army, so I traveled basically my whole career. And, I knew I could get support here from folks that I grew up with, so we did that. We looked at some other locations, but the area that we've got is so convenient to everything. I mean, we're right here in town. We couldn't have picked a better location. The support from the community is just awesome. We can't show our gratitude enough for what the community's done for us here at Camp Hope.
It's been pretty amazing, not just locally. You've got the local community, but you, according to Jerry, have had donations coming in from all over the country.
Camp Hope has turned into nationwide. I talked to a gentleman yesterday. Me and Jerry drove 300 miles yesterday to pick up a tracked wheelchair that can basically go anywheres. And the gentleman that I talked to, the district manager, made a comment to me. He said in the last 30 days, he's been all over the country, and he has heard nothing but good things about Camp Hope. And we've had soldiers come in from practically every corner of the country. I mean, they come here from all over the country.
And it's easy to find. Even I can find it. And if I can find something, it's easy to find. Just right off of Highway 67, about less than 10 minutes, I'd say.
About 10, 15 minutes out of town.
Now, what's going to be happening tomorrow, Mike?
Tomorrow we're going to have an open house where it's basically open to the public. They can come in and meet the soldiers that we have here now. We're actually going to have male and female for this spring turkey hunt. Some have already arrived. Some come in today. But we're basically just going to show the public what donations go to, where it goes, let them look at the facilities that we've constructed, and just basically have a good time, have a little lunch and a little bit of fellowship.
Now, you're also going to have a dedication thanks to Bernice Panshot of a new bunkhouse, right?
Yes, we are. We built this building. Bernice wanted to put this building together in memory of her brother, who was killed on D-Day in Normandy. And that goes along with the theme of us. I mean, we honor our fallen by helping our wounded. And we can't thank Bernice enough for what she's done, and this building is totally awesome. And they built it in like 23 days. We were worried it wasn't going to be done, and it's done. It looks wonderful. We actually got people living in it or staying in it right now.
I was there last week or earlier this week, and Jerry, we already have the picture of her brother and her husband in there too. I thought that was pretty cool.
That is cool, and also the buck that her husband Kenny shot in '94. I mean, they just wanted it all to be Kenny's home.
Jerry, you're there every single day, basically. What are some of the needs that you have? We're talking about donations from the community. What are some things you could really use?
Oh, I mean, there's plenty of things we could use. We could use like a 7-foot brush hog, for instance, or just all kinds of different things that
some high lift work. We
Yeah.
we would like to open up some more of the land that used to be pasture and turn that into food plots.
Bring those animals in so the guys can get a good shot off, right?
Well, sometimes we have to make it easy as we possibly can for some. For instance, we have a double amputee coming. He will not be able to make it till Monday, but that's why we went and picked up this wheelchair. This individual has not been able to get around on his own without help other than on, hard surfaces since he's been wounded. So this chair is going to give him an opportunity to be as independent as he once was, basically. He's going to be able to go out on his own. He's going to be able to turkey hunt, and it's just going to be a good feeling for us to be able to get him in that environment again.
And it's, as we were talking about right before we went on the air, Mike, it's amazingly therapeutic for these guys and gals to be around other guys and gals who have been through what they have.
Sure, their boots have all been in the same dirt. I'm an Army guy. I've got a lot of time with it, and I understand everything about it, but I have never had my boots in the same soil. So once Uncle Sam is done with these guys and send them home, there's a lot of things that aren't in common with the people that maybe they grew up or went to school with, but they have things in common from being in combat together. So once they get back together, there's a lot of things they get to discuss and get off their mind. So,
all right, for the open house and dedication tomorrow, what time should folks be there?
I'm going to say start arriving around 10:30, 11 o'clock. We want to do the cabin dedication right around noon. And then the rest of the afternoon, we're going to just let people hang out and see Camp Hope and see what it's all about.
What's the best way to get there?
Best way to get there is H Highway out to Double A, and then take Double A all the way out to Raby Road. Make a left on Raby Road. We're all the way at the end.
Follow the signs.
It turns, Double A turns into Pendleton out there, right?
It
So don't
does.
get confused about that.
It does. I think it goes from a state road to a county road,
Yeah.
and you lose that line in the center, but you're still going the right direction. And we will have signs posted this weekend for folks to find it.
Guys, we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Jerry, thanks for all your help in getting us ready for this.
Oh, my pleasure.
And Mike, good to meet you, and
Nice
we'll
to
see
meet
you tomorrow, okay?
We'll see you there. Looking forward to it.
All right, big broadcast coming up